King Jesus, King Jesus. Okay. Hey, I want to do this video. It's about 67 South Africans killed in Nigeria building collapse. It says 67 South Africans have died after a building at the Synagogue Church of All Nations collapsed on Friday, according to the presidency. In a statement released on Tuesday, spokesperson Mac Maharaja said, "I am greatly saddened to announce that 67 South Africans died and that scores of others sustained injuries after a building at the Synagogue Church of All Nations collapsed on Friday, the 12th of September 2014 in Lagos in the Federal Republic of Nigeria." It says the last death toll from the collapsed guest house at a mega church in Nigeria was reported at 57 earlier on Tuesday. Maharaj said, "Our thoughts are with the families, friends, and colleagues that have lost their loved ones in this great, heartbreaking tragedy. The whole nation shares the pain of the mothers, fathers, daughters, and sons who have lost their loved ones. We are all in grief." He directed the relevant government departments and entities to act with the utmost urgency to ensure that the presidency facilitate the movement of the relevant family members to Nigeria to identify the bodies. Government will keep the public informed of the developments around this tragedy. The BBC reported a South African rescue team was flown to Nigeria to help locate missing South Africans believed to have been inside the church hostel when it collapsed last week in Lagos. The team will be able to sign death certificates and check that survivors are getting adequate treatment. Of the 80 confirmed deaths, at least 67 were from South Africa. They had all gone to Nigeria to attend a gathering organized by famous Nigerian TV evangelist TB Joshua. Katha Atshelo Ramova has arrived back home in South Africa after witnessing the hostel collapse and told the BBC what he saw. "It was very dark. People were screaming. People were crying. They were shouting, 'My head, my leg.' After some time, some stopped screaming," he said. The 28-year-old said he heard a strange hissing sound just after sitting down for lunch in the dinner hall last Friday. He managed to hide under a table as the building came down, staying there for 13 hours, waiting to be rescued. Mr. Ramava said it was terrifying, but part of God's plan. He said that earlier on Friday, one of the church preachers had appeared to warn worshipers. He kept saying, "Uncommon blessing attract uncommon challenges. Be ready for any activity, any danger." It was like he was encouraging us to be strong. If anything, the incident has strengthened Mr. Ramava's faith in TB Joshua and his ministry. "I will go back to Nigeria when I get a chance," he said, explaining that the all-inclusive trip organized by the church-approved agencies cost close to $2,000. This is the video of the incident that was recorded.
Early footage, September 12, 2014. A strange aircraft flies low over a building at the Synagogue Church of All Nations multiple times before the incident, and after the incident, the strange aircraft does not return.
Okay, I'm going to get a close-up of this. This is a close-up
of the upper left-hand corner of the screen. A strange aircraft flies over the building at the Synagogue Church of All Nations before the incident at 11:30 a.m. "13 minutes later, the strange aircraft flies low over the building before the incident, 11:43 a.m. Just 2 minutes later, the strange aircraft returns and flies lower over the building before the incident, 11:45 a.m. Nine minutes later, the strange aircraft returns and again flies low over the building before the incident, 11:54 a.m. This is the moment of the incident. After the incident, the strange aircraft does not return.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video to follow up and try to explain some of what happened here.